Welcome to Elise's House of Fortunes. My senses tell me that you're here to learn about the future of online marketing. Well, step inside and all will be revealed. Okay, so Nostradamus didn't leave us predictions for online marketing in 2020, so I've turned to my online business friends who I think you might recognize to get their predictions for what to expect in online marketing in 2020. So get ready to take notes and let's dive in. The first prediction comes from John Lee Dumas of Entrepreneurs on Fire. John, what do you see for 2020?
Hey, what's up? John Lee Dumas here, the founder and host of Entrepreneurs on Fire, with a little marketing trend for you in 2020. And mine is the riches are in the niches, specifically the micro niches, my friends. Back over the past few years, there's been a couple massive course launches that have kind of scooped everything up on these kind of broad, vague topics. No more. It's going to be the micro course launches, the micro niches that win, where people are just serving one massive pain point, solving one massive problem. That is what's going to win in 2020. People in the micro niches making great revenue, making a killer living, doing something in their micro niche that they're most passionate about. 2020, here we come.
Yes, I'm sensing a no BS personality, a Facebook ad strategist for the ages. Amanda Bond, what do you see for 2020?
All right, real talk. This industry changes at the speed of light, and this year it's not gonna slow down. So here's a few things to watch out for. The first is that ad costs are going to keep rising. This is just fact. Because there's more competition on the platform, us as marketers and advertisers need to prepare for this in advance. That means getting stronger in our ad strategies, or it could mean having a stronger organic strategy as well. Which leads me to my next recommendation about having platform-specific strategies. Listen, in 2020, how YouTube performs is not the same way that you're gonna show up on Twitter. And how you show up on Twitter is not the same way that you're gonna post on Instagram. So instead of trying to be everywhere because people have told you so in the past, you want to focus on one platform at a time and master the algorithm of that platform. But if you insist on being on more than one platform, stop being a dabbler and get rid of those platforms that you barely use. If you're going to be there, put in a considerable amount of energy and effort. So tighten up your ad strategy, dial in your organic, and cut the fat.
Hold on. I'm getting another message from Rachael Kay Albers, digital strategist and business comedian. Rachel, what do you foresee?
My online marketing prediction for 2020 is that more and more businesses are going to be hopping on the GIF train. Yes, I chose a team. It's Team GIF, not GIF. Don't at me. But seriously, internet users use GIFs like their own language, and businesses are going to want to get in on this, but the ones that succeed are going to be the ones that create fun, entertaining GIFs that stand on their own instead of just being promotions for their products and services. Let's get GIFy with it.
There's no screwing around here. The message is coming in loud and clear from Jill Stanton of Screw the 9 to 5.
My prediction for 2020 is that conversational commerce or chatbot marketing is going to become the next big thing. Now, I'm sure you've heard this is the next big thing or that is the next big thing, but I truly believe that we are entering an era where a reciprocal relationship, conversation, and engagement matters to people. Gone are the days where you could blast your audience, your email list, your social media following with a message that talks at them and expects them to click a link and purchase whatever it is you're selling. Those days are over. We're moving into a relationship building phase where engagement matters, conversation matters, and people want to feel seen, heard, and acknowledged. And if you are overlooking that, if you aren't showing up and serving your audience and listening to what they actually want, what they actually need from you, you're going to find yourself left in the dust. So one of my favorite ways to get started with this is to use a tool like ManyChat. It's so easy to set up, and it's a great way to engage your audience in a way that feels personalized, but still has a little bit of automation on the side. I'm promising you, if you can make this work, if you can take action on this chatbot marketing, this conversational commerce, you will notice the engagement with your audience, that relationship, which is everything in business, skyrocket in 2020.
I see something. From the depths of the ocean, the talking shrimp herself, Laura Belgray.
My prediction for 2020 and the future and forever is that it is going to be all about email. Now that's a totally self-serving prediction because I am already all about email and I put all my time and passion and energy into it. But I truly believe that more and more social media is going to get trickier and trickier. That algorithm is going to mess with you and make it harder to get noticed. And meanwhile, email remains the one place where your message is received in the order in which it is sent. And if you're any good, it's also opened and anticipated and loved by your audience. So get good at it, practice it, and you will be all set for the future.
I can see it now, traveling halfway around the world from New Zealand. We have Natalie Sisson and her prediction for 2020.
Hi, it's Natalie Sisson from nataliesisson.com, and my 2020 prediction when it comes to the online world of business and marketing is that people are going to require more individual, customized conversations. So whether that's through engaging in your course with more personalized video messages, or whether it's using a really cool tool that Typeform came out with in 2019 called Conversations, which is actually an artificial intelligence tool where you can predict and preempt what people might be asking you, and they can get instant answers as if it's actually you personally answering and responding to them. You can put that into blog posts, you can put it into FAQs, basically any page that they're interacting with you on, your sales page, landing pages. You can have way more personalized individual attention for your customers, and I think that's going to be huge in showing that you care and that they're special.
Next, I'm foreseeing a prediction from Kate Erickson, the engine of Entrepreneurs on Fire.
Hey guys, Kate Erickson from Entrepreneurs on Fire. My number one marketing prediction for 2020 is that it's going to be all about the engagement and connection and doing things that do not scale. Systems and automation are incredible, and they are definitely required to run a successful business that gives you time freedom, which we all want that, right? But it's that engagement and connection that you have with your fans and your followers that will truly take your business to new heights in 2020.
One of the OGs of the online business world, let's see what Pat Flynn of Smart Passive Income predicts for 2020.
Yo, what's up? It's Pat Flynn here from smartpassiveincome.com. And in 2020, you're going to start to see a lot more people focus on the platform of podcasting to grow their business, whether that's creating their own show, being a guest on another person's show, advertising, sponsorships, marketing, a lot of things happening in the podcasting space there. You're going to see a lot more of that, which means there's going to be a lot more noise. This is like blogging back in the early 2000s. And as a result of that, it's going to just get super saturated. And you're going to start to hear a lot of noise and see a lot of people do podcasting that hadn't done it before. Good and bad comes with that, but definitely keep podcasting in mind for your marketing efforts in 2020 because a lot of people are listening, and they're listening for a long time. They're building amazing, super fan-like relationships with their audience, and so just look out because podcasting is going to grow even more, and a lot more money is going to be sort of put into that space next year or in 2020.
Last but certainly not least is the head witch herself, Lexi D'Angelo, and her prediction for 2020.
Hey everybody, I'm Lexi D'Angelo. I am the founder and head witch over at the Integrated Alchemy Practitioner Certification. Clearly not my first time working with a crystal ball, so all of my predictions are really on point, and anything anyone else has said up to this point, I would take with a grain of salt. So my predictions for 2020 and beyond are that people are really going to stop listening to the noise of the outside world, of the gurus and, everyone and their mom, and come back to their self, their innate wisdom, and their unique magic. Because up until now, we've really been giving our power away and been seeking strategies outside of ourselves, when really the answers have always been within. So there's going to be this deep desire for people to take programs and to invest in experiences where they really get to understand their inner workings, and they're able to finally be able to really utilize the human brain and body, everything that they have inside of them, in front of them right now, to create the transformation they're looking for. Because after all, actions and behaviors, that is a very, very low level of change, and the highest is identity. And so when we can create change on a subconscious level, working with our identity, then everything has a trickle down effect and shifts from there. Anything that is really going beneath the surface is going to become more and more popular as people are seeing that the answers truly aren't outside of themselves, and that it's always existed within, and that in order to see results happen in our external world, we must get to know how to master our inner world first.
Whew, that was a trip. What just happened there? Now that you've seen my online business friends' predictions for 2020, I want to hear from you. Let me know in a comment right below this video, whose prediction do you think is going to come true in 2020? And of course, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more amazing videos like this one. To ease and revenue, I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to Elise's fortune teller problems. I know, what am I doing? Whew, that was a trip. What just happened there? What the heck? Sure. Okay. Are you filming?